All right. Hello to whoever is watching. I'm just going to get this over with because this has been happening for a while now with multiple furry haters still this year. So I have Tom with me helping me in case I can't word stuff properly. So
Hi. So, what are we starting off with first?
um I guess we'll start off with the first allegation on furries, zoophilia. Definition
Okay.
being right here.
You want me to read it?
There you go. Go ahead.
Zoophilia is a paraphilia in which a person expresses sexual fixation on non human animals. Bestiality instead refers to cross species sexual activities between humans and non human animals. Due to the lack of research on the subject, it is difficult to conclude how prevalent bestiality is. Zoophilia, however, was estimated in one study to be prevalent in 2% of the population in 2021.
And I believe in 2021 there was about 7 billion people on Earth.
Yeah, so, and I believe the whole saying is because, like, oh, if you're a furry, that means you're, like, automatically attracted to animals. That's not what a furry is.
Like,
Cap,
if I
you want
want to, I already pulled up another definition, but hold on.
to. So you're gonna define a furry? Okay.
I'm just gonna look for this one. There we go.
Okay.
So, enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. Pretty fucking important thing there. In particular, a person who dresses up in a costume such as a character or uses one of the avatar an avatar online. Growing community of furries, the furry fandom.
Yeah, so for example, me and Kat would qualify as that because one, we're both enthusiasts of anthropomorphic characters, and two, we both have them as our avatars online. For
Here's
example,
another
Kat has
definition.
this, yeah. For example, Kat has his OC of the same name, and I have my character Button Mash. But him and I are not attracted to animals, so there's a
Here's
clear
another
difference.
definition.
Okay. To be
Furries are
fair, I
fan
think
of
that,
anthropomorphic.
yeah, it's pretty much just the same definition, just worded differently.
Yeah, fuck my phone
And I
here.
believe this rumor just kind of started because there was a lot of furries that did get exposed to be zoophiles, which, yeah, that's true. There are a lot of furries that are zoophiles, but that doesn't mean every one of them are. Like,
Also,
wouldn't
because
it?
again, it has been shown multiple times that that they don't become a zoophile after they become a furry. It's usually before they become a furry.
They're just going into the community to blend in.
Yeah, because again, this is a community full of anthropomorphic animals who people already define them as zoophiles for bullshit reasons.
And also, I want to touch on another thing. Liking anthropomorphic characters in like a sexual way is not zoophilia, because if we go back to the definition of a zoophile, it refers to non-human animals. So this is like basically turning away from anthropomorphic characters, which are different.
I have to hold on. Let me even do this. A larger text just to prove a point.
Yeah. So it's far different than like let's say liking fucking Luna from Hell of a Boss. Now, would you say that's a little bit weird that someone were to like a character like Luna? Yeah, that could be seen as a little bit odd, but I mean, it's not illegal or anything. So it's like, who gives a fuck,
Like
realistically?
her proportions are specifically meant for that. Almost any show you can think of has at least one character with proportions that are meant to do that effect to people.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if it was illegal, why would they do it? Like, what? That's stupid.
Yeah. And now since this is gonna be kind of quick anyway, so We already got the zoophilia one down. Now for the next one, wanting to be an animal. This one pisses me off so much because they're just confusing it with a completely different community, being Therians. I'm gonna let you read this one.
While both furries and Therians share an interest in animal-like characters, the key difference is that furries are fans of anthropomorphic animals with human traits, while Therians identify as animals on a spiritual or psychological level, not just as a fandom. Now, Kat, I could see how this would piss you off, but I do want to say this isn't really inherently bad exactly. It's just a little bit weird.
So this inherently itself, yeah, that's not bad. The way they're trying to say it though is what pisses me off.
That furries think they're animals. That's not exactly the case. If we're talking like that, then yeah, I can see how that makes you a little bit mad. Me personally, I wouldn't let it get to me. I mean, for one, I don't really think I'm an animal. I like would I want to be one if I had the option? Sure, probably like an anthropomorphic version though, but sure. But that's not exactly the same as like thinking you're an animal. And even then, it's not inherently bad. It's not illegal. As long as you're not hurting anyone or anything, I'd say go for it. Who cares?
Yeah, it's just the way they keep putting it is so stupid. Because yeah, this inherently is not bad. I can fully agree with that. The way people try making it sound like it's illegal, it's so stupid.
I would say just ignore that. It's just whatever. Like, who really cares, right?
Yeah, and then to end this off, again, people try and say that all furries are bad. Yet I have this for a reason. This furry scientist wouldn't let Twitter's I can't even say that properly.
Pessimists. Kill. Yeah, there was
Clarify.
literally a furry who helped with the vaccine. And if people
There's
say
more
that
people
all,
that make it, yeah.
yeah, there's, and the whole argument that all furries are bad, again, comes from a few bad furries. Kat, you want to explain this?
I don't remember their names, but I do know which ones you mean. Yeah, those ones have outed themselves, honestly. But the funniest part to me is they only get outed half the time because of the furry community outing them.
Yeah, so not all furries are bad just because there's some bad furries. Literally, almost any community or fandom is gonna have a few bad apples.
Some more than most, but yeah.
Like, that's just common fucking sense. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take a fucking genius to tell you that just because some of them are bad doesn't mean all of them are bad.
Yeah. Some people just can't accept that they're wrong.
Yeah, especially the anti fur community, which is kind of ironic. Kat, you want to go into that?
This comes from both from what I've seen and personal experience too. Anti-furs are no better than how they try to make furries sound.
Yeah,
I've
because
been
half the
constantly
time,
harassed by anti-furs at least twice now, and both times they use the most stereotypical fucking roast ever.
like, actually, you're a furry. That means you're into animals, sexually. Which is the ironic part because one of them literally like shoved a cat's ass in Cat's face on that fucking VR chat thing. So they're
Ew.
actively like doing fucking zoophilic acts, and their defense is, "Oh, I'm acting like a furry, guys." Like what? No, you're just a fucking weirdo.
Like, their logic is so flawed. Not
What
even
logic?
Jay's logic is this bad.
What logic? They don't have logic.
It's sad when I can admit Jay has more brain cells.
I'm gonna be honest. Even flat earthers have more brain cells than this. I can't tell
Flat
if that's
Earthers' main
going too far.
defense for flat Earth being flat is stupid, but I at least understand why they think this. Because yeah, the Earth is fucking massive. We can't see the curve of it.
Yeah, so it's just more of they need better perspective.
And again, we can't exactly send them to space because those have high risk of exploding. So, uh,
Yeah, so it is what it is.
again, they're not hurting anyone. Anti-furs, on the other hand,
Hasn't there been times where they've been like wanting to fucking dox furries and shit?
yes, this is even funny to me. Um, so again, I've seen this a few times too. One, I think I've told you this before. I saw one video where a furry got so petty that they turned the anti-fur flag into a furry.
Oh my god.
Bro, that is some hardcore revenge. I can't even lie.
That sounds like some shit I would do. You can't lie. I would do that.
Like when I first saw, I started dying with laughter. I almost started tearing up at laughter.
Who showed you that?
I just found it randomly like a year or two ago.
Oh my god.
It just stuck in my memory. But the other one being that, so the original hate on furries was not real. That was a joke between gamers and furries. That was a complete meme across the internet.
Wait until anti-furs realize that there's some gamers that are also furries.
Like again, even both sides of the original like furry hate war agreed that yeah, this was just a joke. They don't mean anything they say to each other.
It's funny, I'm not gonna lie though. It's funny. You gotta admit, come on, it's still pretty
That
funny.
it was funny because at least you can tell they were joking of what they were saying.
Yeah. It's just
Yes.
and Kat, do you actually want to tell them how I used to be an anti-fur? Or do you want to like continue with the whole anti-furs are no better than furries thing?
I can go on to yours. So this is like when I first met Tom. So it took me a little bit to realize that I originally thought that Tom genuinely hated furries for just existing. He was just influenced by people around him hating furries.
Not only that, I was kind of a closeted furry, to say the least. I was low key pretty damn closeted. Like every time someone would call me that, I would go out of my way just to make sure that allegation got debunked. So it was more of I one followed the norm, two wanted to be edgy, and three was closeted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
So
last part had to have had you laughing. Come on, the closeted part. Come on.
yeah. Yeah,
And
that was
a
funny.
lot of that changed when I first met Kat. At first, I was still in it when I met him. I was still like having that perception. I was even gonna make a video. I can't take it seriously. I
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
made a video on it to fucking cancel the first. Oh my god.
I will say this now. If anyone disagrees with me, here is my Discord. Please try to debunk this.
Yeah, I deadass wanted to make a video canceling it, and my fucking sources were. You want to hear my sources? Fucking
Okay.
anti-furry meme compilations. Laugh, cat, laugh. It's funny.
Silently laughing. Goddamn.
I'm laughing because I genuinely can't even take that seriously. Like,
Yeah.
if listen, if 2023 me were to look current me dead in the eye saying, I'm gonna cancel furries, I would just be like, really, bro? Really?
Because no one can cancel a whole community. That's not physically possible.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, you got nothing better to do? I'm like, what about your channel, huh?
Like, this shit is just funny.
Yeah, and I do also want to apologize to Kat for when I did hate them.
And I understand why you were just following the norm and all that, so I don't blame you. It did take a while to convince you that they weren't bad, like goddamn. But again, I
But
don't
you
hate you.
succeeded. But you not only succeeded, but also converted me into one. You helped me come out of the closet. It was also your existence that helped me realize I liked men. Please don't smack me in the face.
No promises.
No promises is crazy.
Been
Okay. But yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, anytime I hear somebody saying our furries are bad in the big 2025, I just fucking dead stare them. I can't even take them seriously.
like it's so stupid. Hi, Ashcat.
Hmm. Who's Ashcat?
Man,
Wait, hold on. Oh my.
sorry.
It's all good, but yeah. Who's Ashcat?
I actually don't. Most users, I can't remember their actual names, so
I assume he's just like
at
a
least I
fan of
mean,
yours. And he was like real, yeah, like that. I, Kat, I'm gonna be honest. I think you would feel the same if you looked 2023 me dead in the eye and you just heard him say, "I'm gonna cancel first." What would your honest reaction be?
first I'm gonna start dying on the ground of laughter. After that, I'm gonna get up and slap the ever living.
Know what? Do him better. Tell him, wait 2 years. Wait, no, no, better yet, wait 1 year.
Wait a few months, honestly.
Like, wait a few months, or well, you and I just gonna be like, who gonna tell little bro? Who's gonna tell him?
It's like, that shit be fucking funny.
Like, do you tell him or do I tell him?
Now let him figure out himself. And
Stop leaving me to get the milk. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, Kat mainly wanted to make this video because he's tired of all these like stereotypes people give furries. I don't blame him. It's just that I also just wanted to help him debunk that. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't even take half those stereotypes seriously.
neither do I. Just the normally I don't. Just the constant batter of it just drives me up the wall.
So it's just gotten under your skin.
This is equivalent of yesterday when I almost put a hole through a wall. Yeah,
God damn. You straight up left the room on that stream. Oh my god.
I was gone for a good 3 or 4 minutes.
You left like my father figure.
I was so ready to legit put a hole through a wall since I know how thin these
Wait,
walls
there's
are.
one more stereotype I want to say with furries, and it's that they don't have a father figure.
Yeah, they brought it up down here.
Like, it's also. Oh yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I have a loving father. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I have one too, and he's very aware that I am a fucking furry. Does he give a fuck? No, he does not care.
Parents don't care either.
Yeah, like there's even certain times where parents will actually ask their kid, "Yo, commission a persona of us so we can fit in." That has actually happened before. I'm being dead ass.
I believe you. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one furry named like Blue Fulf or something. I can't remember their fucking name. But yeah, they were basically a furry, and their mom decided to get a persona for them commissioned. So the whole like fatherless or parentless insult doesn't really work when there's been instances of parents supporting their fucking kid's dream. Yeah, it is. Like honestly, I would find it kind of corny. I'd be like, really? But I would understand they're just trying to support my hobby. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's the fucking anti-furs that have no father figure. Because when you really think about it, what kind of dad is just gonna let their son just stay on Discord.com arguing with furries 24/7? It's like, dog, put the fries in the bag.
Get a goddamn life.
Indeed.
It's sad when a furry has to tell an anti-furry get a life. Goddamn.
And to be fair, I mean, like, can I really blame them?
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, I finally got the thumbnail on. Goddamn.
Yeah,
I don't know why that took forever. I have 5 people watching. Holy crap. There was 5. Now there's 2.
also, hasn't there been instances of like anti-furs being fucking like racist and supporting swastika or whatever?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm like, listen, if I ever see an anti-fur, I'm like, dog, I'm gonna be like, dog, fix your own community's problems before you go talking to me. And you want to hear the funniest part? Dude, I heard in the comment section there was this one time where an anti-fur became a fucking furry and he got shunned out of his group.
Those ain't your real friends.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's like it's like those motherfuckers aren't real. Like they're not your real homies.
If they're going to kick you out over one difference, then yeah. Like,
Like even fucking Plasmic, who doesn't even have the brightest opinion on furries, doesn't give a fuck that me and Cat are furries. He like you could ask Plasmic yourself. He does not give a flying fuck.
like, as long as they ain't bothering him, he won't bother them. He doesn't care.
Yeah, so it's like eh. He just yeah, it was kind of the same thing for me for a while until I decided to just come out to Cat and just tell him, yeah, I'm a furry.
And again, some people just can't accept the fact that they're wrong.
Yeah, it's like it's just fucking stupid. And I'm gonna be honest, the original concept for it, after I heard about it, like the whole original like gamers versus furries thing, now that I think about it, tell me that right now that wouldn't make a good fucking story, like a good anime.
It would. And again, I'm so happy that the original was just a joke and both sides knew it was a
But
joke.
like, hear me out real quick. And the fucking protagonist is a hybrid of both a gamer and a furry.
That'd be funny.
And if people actually think gamers and furries are like different, I'm like, dog, I'm a furry.
So am
And
I.
I am currently gaming as we speak. I'm playing Minecraft.
There's only one people.
Also, we can ignore that characters like Sonic the Hedgehog exist. A lot of gamers love him. Sonic is an anthropomorphic character.
You
I
don't
mean,
have to
hey,
call him a furry. It doesn't. You don't have to. That's more perspective wise. but by definition, he still technically is.
Yeah, so I mean, if if gamers want to say gamers and furries aren't any bit similar, buddy, y'all have your own furries.
Like, did you not see what people did to your flag?
Wait, what flag?
Anti-fur flag.
Oh, yeah. I
Can't
keep
find the
remember.
photo of it, but I know it exists.
I might make it into a Sonic character. You're gonna slap me in the face for it, but it's completely worth it.
Honestly, that'd be funny.
And you'll be the first person I send it to.
The funniest part about the design of the furry was that they even had the anti-fur logo on their nose.
The definition of self hatred. I'm not wrong.
Like, what the fuck the anti-fur community gonna do about it? They can't do shit.
Whoever did that to them, I swear to God that that person needs to get praise.
They did.
Oh my God. That shit's funny. I know
I will admit,
2023 me would have been seething.
yeah, it's petty as fuck. I will fully admit that. But on the other hand, that is 100% worth it.
The most reasonable crash out of all time.
Oh, I've been petty a few times to people, and to me, it was perfectly fucking worth it.
I don't know what's more petty, that or the fact that fucking Utrom Shredder was going to use the Technodrome to wipe out the very concept of Ninja Turtles. I don't know. What's your opinion on that? What do you think is more petty?
Honestly, the anti-fur.
Damn. I would just be like, could never be me. Is there really anything else to say? Or
No, I'm just. Oh
being
my
a.
god, I didn't find the original design, but I found one.
Share your screen. Share your screen.
I'm going to hold on.
Bet.
This.
Oh my. Anti.
Oh, fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it. Motherfucker.
Anti-furry
Right here.
glove. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no way. Anti-furry glove. Imagine that guy walks into like like a fucking anti-furry convention. That's Sona right there.
What the hell?
Anti-furry. Has that actually happened?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God.
Some of these designs look amazing.
They dripping, I'll say that much.
Like, goddamn. If that ain't petty, I don't know what is.
I'm gonna be honest. That deserves to go in the fucking round table of Air Force Energy Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Also, I want to say one thing before Kat ends off the stream. If y'all want to make a persona, just put them in Ninja Turtles, because that way you have the easiest origin story.
Mutagen.
Just Mutagen. What's the
Way.
backstory? What's the backstory for your persona, Mutagen? That's kind of what I did for mine. Like I literally just said, "Oh, he was captured by Shredder and experimented on with Mutagen."
Yeah. So this is probably where I'm gonna end off the stream because I don't think there is anything left to say. Do you?
Nope, I think this was a successful debunk.
And again, if someone wants to try me, here's my Discord right here.
Put
Please
mine in as
give me a
well.
try.
Put mine in.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe edit. Hold on.
what headphones? I don't know.
We're trying to find our DMs real quick.
I don't know.
Not mean to put a space there. And it keeps trying to autocorrect me. Fuck off, autocorrect.
Yep. Add either one of us if you disagree.
Honestly, I feel like they're gonna have a worse fate if they come to me.
I mean, to be fair, I am a better debater than you, no offense, but I see what you mean.
True. I will crash the fuck out on them. So
I would
there's
say
that.
don't crash out if they debate you. That because that could make you look unprofessional. I would say just instead, just like debate them normally.
Fair. Anyway, yeah, I think that's the end of the stream. Nothing really else to say.
Okay, just don't bonk me.
Bonk.